So good morning, guys. It is such a beautiful day outside. I was so inspired to get up and film this video today because it's kind of cool, feels great, looks great. Tons of leaves fell down everywhere. So I am itching to get into my Halloween decorating. But before I do that, I do want to share with you guys the way I've got the dining room styled for fall right now. Everything just feels so autumnal in here. It's so beautiful. It's just really calm and mellow. And I really needed that before I jump into the bright, whimsy, colorful Halloween decor that I also love. I just needed a moment. But it is beautiful. Looks pretty. Figured I'd share that with you guys. And I also need to make, well, don't need to make, but want to make a peanut butter pie. And y'all, I have been making the same peanut butter pie since I was probably 9 years old, I think. I kind of just watched my Nana do it, and instead of following her recipe, I kind of just paid attention to what she was using and just created something until I liked it. And it's stuck with me all these years. I don't measure a thing. I kind of just eyeball it and go off taste. However, it is very cheap, super easy to do, so I figured I would share that with you all. I'm not a baker. I'm not a professional baker. This is not my everyday job, so keep that in mind. Don't be too harsh in the comments. But let's go right on ahead, and I want to show you how this hutch looks. I think you'll like it. It's time to move on to the peanut butter pie. So feel free to screenshot that. I worked pretty hard to make that cute little card for you guys. But this is everything that you need. Just cream cheese, whipped topping, a pie crust, powdered sugar, and peanut butter. Now, this part is the most important. Your cream cheese needs to be at room temperature. Like, leave that thing sitting out for however long you're comfortable with. I'm not going to even tell you how long I've had mine sitting out today because someone would have something to say about it in the comments. But make sure that is room temperature. That way it's easier to beat with the mixer. If you are having to mix this by hand, just be patient and God bless your arms, because this is so much easier with an electric mixer, whether it's a stand mixer or a handheld one. But you're just going to let that cream cheese whip up until it is creamy. Now, take breaks to scrape the bowl. That way, any clumps that have got stuck to the sides or the bottom, make sure you are just scraping to get those, brought up to the top so that the whisk can actually get those out. And just let that go again until it's creamy, all the clumps are out. All right, now the next step is going to be adding in your Cool Whip. This needs to be, it doesn't have to be room temperature, just make sure it's not frozen. That should go without saying, but all you're going to do is add the whipped topping to the cream cheese. And then once you've got that added in there, you're just going to turn on that whisk, let it mix up again until it is smooth and creamy. it's time to add in the peanut butter. I use the creamy kind. You can use crunchy. I guess it's just your personal preference. But I use about 3/4 of a jar, and you can use more or less. It just depends on how much you like the peanut butter flavor. So all you're going to do is let that mix up, and then once it gets to that light brown color, you're going to take a little bit of powdered sugar at a time and just let that mix in, and then just taste it as you go. Start off with just a little bit and then keep adding a little at a time. That way you're not just putting a whole bunch in and it's too sweet. Sometimes I like this to be more on the peanut butter side, and then sometimes I like it to be more on the sweet side. So it really just depends. Just add in, mix it up, and then taste test. That's pretty much all I do. So here I'm just scraping the bowl down. Make sure you do this before you go to put this in your pie crust, just to make sure every single thing got mixed up. Scrape all the sides, scrape the bottom, and then put that back on the mixer for just a minute or so. Let it all mix up, and then it will be ready to add into your pie crust.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you.
Now guys, this is how it turned out. It's very creamy, very full. This did fit in one of these. You can make the crust from scratch. I always just do this. I really like this crust. I think it tastes good. Sometimes I will take some chocolate syrup and put it on the crust before I put the peanut butter in it. Just depends what kind of, taste I'm wanting. And I think you could also get by with doing, I think it's called magic shell, like sprinkling it on the top, not sprinkle, but squirting it on the top and letting it firm up. That way it would be kind of like a Reese cup kind of pie. So there's lots of different ways you can make this. I have made this with Reese's peanut butter cups inside of it. I have done so many different methods, and truly it is the best peanut butter pie I have ever ate in my life. I am a big peanut butter fiend, especially during the fall time. I don't know what it is, but I love and I crave peanut butter. So if you do try this, please let me know in the comments how yours turned out. Let me know what you think of the recipe. Also, let me know what you think of the hutch. I love it. I think it turned out pretty. My favorite spot is probably this little vignette. I really like the way that looks. Very simple. But next I am going to be probably putting out some Halloween DIY content. I have several little things I'm working on. I've got some Dollar Tree DIYs. I have a kind of free-ish Halloween DIY that I'm doing. I'm very excited to start putting out my spooky decor. I will definitely be doing a vintage Halloween aesthetic. I'm probably going to do decorating two ways. I kind of want to lean into like the antique with vintage Halloween, not so much like I did last year with like the in your face. I do want to do that. That'll be one. But I want to try it with like the Dundee jar, the dark stuff, the darker transferware. I want to try something like that. So if you were interested in that type of content, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you here. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!